Hey, day 38, 38 days in a row of, hey, what are you doing today? I'll start with just an interesting thought. This was something I picked up today from Richard Branson, and it was, as we get older, we tend to lessen our tolerance for risk. We tend to take less risks. Yeah, I think he was saying something along the lines of, we're encouraged to take less risks, and his thought was, as we grow older, we should grow more tolerant to risk. In other words, we should become bigger risk takers. We should encourage taking risks. I think it went on to say, be more tolerant to risks and make yourself extraordinary or become extraordinary. And that's just an interesting, I say interesting a lot. Well, things are interesting, but it was just an interesting thought for the day. Grow more tolerant to risk. Just something that I can internalize and take with me. But I thought it was kind of powerful, so I just felt like sharing it or documenting it for my future benefit. Should even I go back and watch these at some point? But anyway, I just want to start with that. Grow more tolerant to risk. Interesting thought. One thing that I was kind of picking up on today, one thing I was kind of noticing is that as I'm exercising both my brain and my body, I can feel my body getting stronger. My endurance getting better. My performance getting better. All the physical aspects of things, as well as with my diet, and exercise. With everything that I'm doing with the studying and learning and looking for different outlets, I can feel my brain getting stronger. It's not something I've ever really, I really invested too much time into, brain exercise, exercising the brain, maybe with teaching myself Spanish at one point, that was something that got my brain very active. However, it remained extremely focused in it's one goal there. This is a little bit different because it's a little bit of an open-ended search. I'm searching all different kinds of things that can benefit me in the goal of being more business savvy, more business intelligent. And also more spiritually in tune, all those kind of things. So I can feel my brain growing stronger, which is my intellect growing stronger, my the paying attention to myself. That's something I've never really done. Paying attention to my thoughts, slowing situations down, looking at situations, looking at how I interact with people or how people interact with each other, observing things. It just widens for me. It's widening the mind. It's widening my whole and interpretations of the world. I'm not sure the word I'm looking for there, but it's just widening my view on my reality. So the brain exercise. One thing that I came up with today, and this was it might be an idea that's out there somewhere, but it's not something I came across. It's something I just kind of decided to do. I haven't done it yet. This is just something that I put on my list of to-dos that I have, and that list is the nice thing about that list. I'll come back to that idea in a second, but the nice thing about that list is anything that I want to change, anything that I want to encourage growth or change, even if it's something as simple as taking a vitamin. When I initially started this, I put this on my to-do list, which I have set up on an app on my phone, so I can go through and click through every day, see what other things I need to hit. What's still out there. There's no real set pattern. There's no real set time of day that I have to do anything. I kind of want to keep it free and easy flowing, so that if I get a little bit bogged down in one element, I can move on to another element. I can keep my brain active. I can keep my activities going. But even something as simple as, I wanted to start taking a daily multivitamin, and however it became something where I would take it a couple days, and I would forget a couple days, and I'd take it one day and forget the next day. And now it's ingrained in me. I've been doing it 38 days now, and I click it off just a very simple, one of the things that's on my list. But the little things like that, I can do that with anything, whatever that might be. If I want to create a habit now, if I want to change my lifestyle, if I want to change how I'm doing things, I just put it on the list and make it a daily occurrence until it becomes habit, and then I can eliminate it. And then if I start slipping on it, I can put it back on. So it's kind of a nice concept there. But the thing that came to me today is, all this time I'm taking, looking for ideas or searching for ideas, or trying to watch trends now, keeping an eye on the way things are moving, socially, in our culture and business, all those aspects of, just watching for the trend, watching for the next thing. I thought, well, why not take 15 minutes and just brainstorm, just come up with as many ideas as you want. And it can be the silliest, goofiest idea in the world. For example, I was just kind of kicking around. I thought, well, what about a electronic device that would monitor the yard, and whenever the dog went to the bathroom, it would go out and clean up the waste. Why not? I mean, it's a silly thought. However, it might be something that I put it on my list, the electronic whatever, pooper scooper of sorts, and then that might breed another idea when I go back and read that list, or an idea might come out that just sounds so goofy, but if I write it down, I spend that 15 minutes in the day where I'm just brainstorming, just write down stupid idea, and there, I don't want to use the word connotation stupid, I guess, but just ideas that may not be so relevant, or such great ideas, and write them down, and then revisit them. However, make that an activity where my brain has to work in that way. Just like lifting weights or running, any kind of training. Now I'm training my brain to think creatively, and it'll be an interesting. There's that word again. It'll be. I gotta come up with it. I gotta get. You know what? I gotta get a thesaurus and look for all the words for interesting, because I don't know. Interesting is a great word, Anyway, I got to, where was I at? Oh my gosh, I lost the train of thought. The engine and the caboose, they're gone. Oh well, what was I talking about? No, your computer didn't just freeze up, that's just me. Shoot. Anyway, but that's it. Oh yeah, exercising my brain, getting my brain stronger, getting that creative part of my brain going. Just like I said, just like a workout, perhaps if I keep that up for a month, and then I can reflect on my ideas from a month ago and be like, wow, look how weak my brain was there. Look how strong my thoughts are here. Look how much, how much more, ingrained my ideas are. And yeah, if that becomes a daily part of my life where I'm just running around, 15 minutes a day, maybe 10 minutes, whatever, I'm gonna experiment with that a little bit. I think 15 minutes is good. You sit there and time it, set the timer. This is brain training for 15 minutes, where I sit back and I just think about whatever thoughts come into my head, and then I revisit them. And then if I don't have any ideas, if I don't have anything going on, I go back and I check all these what I thought were foolish ideas, and maybe the automatic pooper scooper is a $1 million idea. Who knows? And maybe it just needs to be tweaked a little bit, or maybe it needs to inspire some other idea. But that's kind of what came to me today. Exercising the brain. I mean, I've been exercising the brain now for 38 days, and I can feel the change. I still feel like I need some kind of direction. I want some kind of direction. I'm yearning for some kind of direction. However, these doors keep opening up. These thoughts keep opening up. These avenues keep opening up. And eventually there's going to be just a huge conglomerate of this powerful mind, and I'm going to find that thing. So that's kind of cool and kind of exciting to me. So I feel like I might not be on track, almost 40 days into it, and what have I accomplished on the business side of it? Well, it's not something that not something tangible. But it's something that's there. I want to acknowledge it. It's happening. It's occurring. As long as I stay focused and keep that in my mind, at some point there's going to be an epiphany. It's unavoidable. That's it for today. Hey, what are you doing? Thanks.